I cannot tell you how many couples, young couples that I have that come to me and say, before we even get married, let's try to sort some of these things out so that, we have a better time at it. So it's a swelling of this, kind of making it more normal to take control of your mental health and not just pray about it. Let's just pray for a nice therapist to come along and help this out. So I'm seeing, I'm seeing a swelling of just being a little more understanding about mental health, about getting your financial health together, all of this kind of pieces together. So yeah, it makes sense that this trend is happening from where I'm sitting.
Okay, and I see in our comments, Karen says they didn't find Dr. Boyce. That may have been what happened to him during the pandemic. But I think you mentioned that earlier, Ms. Black Hollywood, that you found Dr. Boyce during this time frame. So what were you seeking something, or what were you doing? Were you looking to improve your situation, or were you just kind of passing time? What was your mindset?
Oh no, I found Dr. Boyce 15 years ago, right? Right. No. I found him a long time ago, but but the conversation has always been the same. I think I was just like a young, hungry filmmaker, like wanting to fight against like all the narratives of Black people, and I found this really passionate man on the internet talking about the same thing. Like he had wrote this article about something that Deborah Lee had said about Black people not wanting positive content. And he was like, that's, he just went in. He went Dr. Boyce, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, right, at the same time. And so I think I just reached out to him. I was like, man, I love what you said on this article. Can I use this as a reference? And he was like, yeah, well, what you doing? Right. And that's how the conversation started. That was like 15 years ago. And we've been working together on things ever since. But the conversation has been the same with him, like watching him kind of grow in this space and be consistent about like the stock market and finance before the Earn Your Leisures, before the Aristotles, before the youth. I think Dr. Boyce was there being this firm, really creating and carving a lane in this space. If I can just give him, I think, the GOAT of kind of this space, right? And now we have all of these young men who have followed suit and found a path, and now they're on the internet, and there's different messengers on the internet saying, kind of singing the same song, and people are getting it. Like, so it's like similar to going to a different church, right? Maybe somebody won't come to the church of Dr. Boyce, they'll go to the church of Wall Street Trapper, right? So either way, it's working. And I love that. I love that that's happening, and I'm so grateful that Boyce was able to pave the way, and I'm gonna always give him that, that reverence. Like I think we should all.
Okay. Well, earlier today, I was watching a video of a young man that was talking about having taken $80,000 that he had. That was everything that he had. And he invested it with someone else. He didn't know a whole lot about the stock market, but someone told him that, this, and it was GameStop, that, this was a good play, if you will. And he took that 80,000 and turned it into $250,000, which makes me think about the level of risk that younger people are often willing to make. Dr.